In 2012 and 2018, the GAO issued reports on the EFMP, recommending ways to improve the program. As of March 2023, the OSN had not fully implemented previous GAO recommendations. In 2020, military families throughout the services have voiced their concerns regarding the EFMP during multiple congressional inquiries. For example, at a February 2020 congressional hearing before the House Armed Service Committee, Military Personnel Subcommittee, a military spouse testified on the suffering of military families and the impact on military readiness and retention caused by continued EFMP shortcomings. In addition, in letters to the DoD Office of Inspector General in 2018 and 2020, members of Congress highlighted concerns from military families and requested that the DoD OIG provide insight on military families' request to review the DoD's compliance with congressionally mandated support for military families with special needs through the EFMP. Military families throughout the services have voiced their concerns regarding the EFMP during multiple congressional inquiries. For example, as of March 2023, the OSN had not fully implemented previous GAO recommendations. Although the OSN made progress in collecting appropriate data, the OSN did not improve the EFMP data repository to collect the comparable, detailed data necessary to improve monitoring of the EFMP and better analyze gaps. In addition, the OSN did not collect installation-level data, such as data reflecting gaps in medical services that could lead to a decision to not recommend a service member for an assignment. Furthermore, the OSN did not establish goals for current or planned performance metrics to monitor program effectiveness. The OSN did not collect the data or metrics needed to improve oversight of the EFMP because OSN officials did not provide policy and implementing guidance to standardize services EFMP processes across the DoD or provide detailed data requirements. Additionally, lack of information technology systems and the involvement of multiple EFMP components and stakeholders slowed the OSN's progress in improving oversight of the EFMP. Until the OSN standardizes the EFMP, including collecting the data and metrics needed, the OSN will not be able to assess the effectiveness of the program, fully identify gaps in medical and educational services, or implement associated improvements at specific installations. If the OSN cannot perform appropriate assessments, the military families in the EFMP could be relocated to installations without medical services they need. This could reduce military readiness by increasing stress on service members and families struggling to find special needs care and considering family separation to relocate families for care. The lack of services could also cause service members to relocate again to an installation with the services their family needs. In addition, the DoD educational activity schools could face delays in providing required educational services. DoD IG Recommendation 1 consists of 3 parts, A, B, and C. DoD IG recommends that the Undersecretary of Defense for Personnel and Readiness ensure the Office of Special Needs complete standardization of the assignment coordination process across the DoD and revisions to the DoD Instruction 1315.19, providing the services with a consistent DoD-wide approach and eliminating the need for the services to follow their own unique processes. Updates to the Exceptional Family Member Program Data Repository Data Dictionary with additional data terms and definitions that include a standardization methodology for each data term to guide the services in reporting comparable installation level assignment coordination information to identify areas for improvement at specific installations. And C, coordinate with the Assistant Secretary of Defense for Health Affairs to add an Exceptional Family Member Program identifier to the Family Member Travel Screening Data Collection spreadsheet to better analyze travel screenings for enrolled service members. Not listed in this report is the updated DoDI or DoD that was released by the Office of Personnel and Readiness at the beginning of the month, which was an update that had been required for some time. That being said, here at EFM, we still believe that there is a lot of work to be done, but we wanted to make you aware that these two things happened almost simultaneously, this report coming out and the new DoD, which is why there can be some confusion on this topic. DoD IG Recommendation Number 2 recommends that the Undersecretary of Defense for Personnel and Readiness direct the Office of Special Needs to A, coordinate with Exceptional Family Member Program Information Technology Workgroup to develop and implement a single DoD information technology system to maintain readily available, reliable data for the oversight of the Exceptional Family Member Program. B, perform more in-depth data reliability tests of the data entered in the Exceptional Family Member Program Data Repository, and C, establish a process to track disputes with DoD stakeholders and elevate outstanding disputes to the Assistant Secretary of Defense for Manpower and Reserve Affairs in a timely manner for dispute resolution in accordance with DoD Instruction 1315.19. DoD IG Recommendation Number 3 recommends that the Undersecretary of Defense for Personnel and Readiness ensure that the Assistant Secretary of Defense for Health Affairs issues the Family Member Travel Screening Policy to standardize overseas travel screening processes and address Exceptional Family Member Program concerns. We've covered a lot today, but if you want to learn more, we will be announcing a date and time on our Facebook page for Facebook Live with all of you to discuss what this means and the next steps for our advocates while answering any questions you may have. In the meantime, you'll find the link to the full report on our website at the link listed in this post.